you're new to the channel, go ahead and follow, like, and subscribe. If you would like your own personal reading, the information to do so is at the bottom. Please take what resonates. If something doesn't resonate and it's not connected with you, let it go. It's okay, okay? Don't personalize everything you hear, okay? If you are new and would like to follow me, I'm also under Unconditional Self Love with 19 in Instagram. I do weekly readings there too. And I also read books, and I'm talking about the 7 universal laws of success in Spanish and in English. So if you're interested in stuff like that about esoteric knowledge, self growth, and all of that, go ahead and come and allow yourself to trust. Okay. So from um this message and this reading is going to be for Leos. Okay, Leos basically right now are receiving this message that is coming in right now. Leos, I don't know if there's a lot of noise around you. I'm just going to say what's happening because there's a bird right now. As soon as I started your reading, well, let me start with this. So go ahead and go on Google online the spiritual meaning of blue jays. Okay, the reason I say this, for me it resonates a lot because my north node is Leo. Okay, so if you have any Leo, not just as a regular Leo, you know, you basically have to learn to realize that God and the universe talks to us in every single form. So one of the first things that I saw when I was thinking of doing your reading, and maybe you're going through some difficulties, like so okay, based on what happens, I think that nothing that happens to us is just happening for a reason. Okay, I'm gonna just let you know what gonna happen. Maybe you're not listening to your own self, regardless of the things that you're seeing in front of you. Okay, because based on what happened to me before I started doing your message, um, oh, um, the phone wouldn't connect with the audio. I wouldn't be able to hear, or it wasn't working. So the internet, don't allow anything difficulties that is happening in your life to stop you as you move forward. All of those things sometimes are like a test as you move forward. You know, learn to step into your leadership, learn to accept the creativeness that you actually have inside of you. Why do you only think about those things that you could create? You know, Leo? I mean, the same way that sometimes you like somebody to give you that attention, you give yourself attention to your own needs, to your own voice as to what it's actually saying, you know? Do what you want and do with it as you wish. You know, one of the things I think this is the reason why sometimes I don't stop myself no matter how wild my journey has been, okay? I remember that once someone shared with me this message, and I will never forget how it made me feel. And I'm big on feelings, okay? The message was like, I think one of the places where most dreams are buried are cemeteries. A lot of us, oh, you're too old. Why the fuck do you like not, you know, like in Spanish, no te da vergüenza, pinche vieja loca, you know? So, but you're just kind of like, well, this is my dream. Why do you have to be worried about what your dream is and my dream is, you know? Oh, you're going through heart expansion. This is so beautiful. This is you getting to work in this, Leo. Who you represent in the human body is the heart. Okay, so I know how to pronounce this. This crystal is called rhodochrosite. Rhodochrosite. Okay, rhodochrosite helps you face each day with a positive attitude. This stone helps you to express your feelings in a positive way, opening the lines of communication without fear. This is a powerful tool to anyone who has difficulties in expressing themselves. Oh my God, I love this. I know I gifted a bracelet like that to a little girl. Maybe she needed it. You know, sometimes intuitively, when you get gifted a crystal, your ancestors are the ones who are giving you or sending people so you can receive those gifts, so you can basically learn to express yourself and be more positive and not be so like, oh my God. You know, and this is also a heart opener. Learning to express yourself authentically and genuinely is one of the first things that I think we have to learn to be as you know as this part of this human experience, you know, because I mean sometimes you have to realize like, oh, okay, I'm part of this journey, I'm part of this human body, I'm a human being having a spiritual experience. What am I going to learn out of this? And learning to express and be more positive about life, because see, one of the first universal laws is that this world is mental. So if you only think and concentrate on the negative, let me tell you that you're creating the same reality because you're only thinking and concentrating on the negative. But if you start saying like, well, let me go ahead and try positive, why not? I went through that journey. I went through the journey, and now that I keep positive, like life is beautiful. And I'm telling you from somebody that had like gone through some stuff that I'm just kind of like Stuff that people tell me sometimes they're going through now as a reader. Of course, I empathize with them and I cry about it, but I tell them, like, this too shall pass. You got this. Trust me, you got it. I will literally say that I will pass 99% out of 99 people have gone through in life, okay? Ooh, well, look at this. Look, Leo. The more that you step into your leadership and you accept your creativeness to create exactly whatever dreams and goals the universe is asking you to do, so do whatever you want in a place that you're coming. Like, what is my intention when I open up to express my feelings? What is my intention when I'm here to go ahead and express a more positive attitude? How can I influence other people to actually maybe do the same thing? Sometimes that's what you need to do. Like, maybe go and talk about whatever effed up thing happened and how you switch it into a positive so you could do something positive. That's how I work. I'm a channeler, just gonna give people ideas. That's creativity right there. It's finance. Okay. I literally do people and I'm like, you wanna tell me? I'm like, what do you wanna do for business? What do you need for creativity? It just naturally happens. Okay. So the more that you learn how to express yourself, you have to learn or you have to teach. Because this planet Jupiter, which was every Thursday, which is the planet of what people call the brain calls luck. If you want good luck, talk about positivity. If you want good luck, because what do you do? If you talk about good things, the universe is going to give you more good things. You have to learn why is the power of positive thinking. Maybe there's a book out like that. So you know what's the power of positive thinking. Go ahead and Google it. These are things that I'm giving you an idea so you could. This is the way that I see it. When you come to Jessica Unconditional Self Love Wave 19 and Tikkun Olam the Soul, which means healing the world soul with love, you're going to get cheat codes. So you're going to become a better version for you and for the world around you and for the people around you. But I'm going to tell you this, it doesn't happen in 1 year. First year, you're going to start facing all your fears. And depending on what year cycle you're into, oh my God, I could go in so many different forms when it comes to this and teaching about human life and the 9 year cycles and everything. I think the universe kind of like, I started my 9th year cycle, and this is my 9th year cycle again, starting anew. It's kind of like God gave me 9 years of going through lessons, and when I learned how to properly pass them, I think this year spirit is like, okay, so you created with a negative thinking life for your whole 9 past years. You've been homeless, you've been going through so much negative thinking, and now that you know that this world is mental and you're able to see the difference between negative thinking reality and now I'm giving the perspective of positive thinking reality. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to learn how to express your emotions? Are you going to learn to value your life? Are you going to learn to move forward and maybe teach other people so you could bring more good things to your life and you could be a walking example to people of who you are? Be positive about life. The negative thinking life, is it going to serve you? This is what I usually tell people. Start observing your thoughts objectively. And if you start observing your thoughts objectively, whenever, especially no matter what it is, good or bad, you could actually self analyze and ask yourself this, Leo. Is this thought, what I'm thinking right now, is this helpful for me to create the life that I want and I deserve? Or do I still want to continue staying stuck in the life that I had? It's a choice. Repeat or evolve. And you're the one who has to see, oh my God, I just realized the butterfly here. So you may be seeing a lot of butterflies too. When I see butterflies, I see maybe like 3 butterflies on your reading. The blue jay is another sign. Um, Learning not to allow disruptions or when things are not working out for you and people cannot hear you, not to allow yourself to be like, oh my God, but they're not my people. Look, sometimes people will be able to understand you, not understand you, but understand what you're trying to express from within yourself as far as they have been able to understand themselves. So if people inside still haven't tapped in and connected to God, to source, to creator, sometimes the message that they may give you, if you still haven't done your part either, can be like, they're judging me, they're criticizing me, and blah, 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 blah. So you have to learn to find that balance in between both of them. Okay? So please, 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 um, and say, Spirit says, stop. You could use some self care time, like now. Schedule it in. Oh my goodness. Maybe you may have some Gemini inside of you. I was literally talking to Gemini about self care. Self care, there's different tools of self care. There's like I'm gonna treat myself to my favorite thing, and you don't have to have a reason. You don't have the reason to celebrate. I think I once read out. I like to read people's posts, but not sometimes just the pictures. I like reading, so I read what they write in their thing. And I read somebody that said that why do I have to have a reason? And I saw them eating cake in the video, And she said, why do I have to have a reason to buy a cake? Why do I have to have a reason to celebrate? Little things like that. Do things for you to celebrate yourself, that you get to say, like, hey, you know what? I am scheduling my self care. And today I'm going to go ahead and buy it and treat all these people to do some self care. We're going to treat each other to cake, and don't be judgmental about it. Kind of celebrate yourself, love yourself. Go take yourself to do a massage. Take yourself to do a massage. If you like your nails done, girl, go get your nails. Okay, there's no judgment. Self care means something that makes you feel happy, Leo. Go get your hair done, go get your hair dyed. Self care could be just literally you sitting one day at the park and taking your food there and just resting the whole day. Self care could be like learning to say, like, what other things can I try, other than just exercise? You could understand about grounding techniques like yoga. Yoga helps you grounded because you're connecting to breath, to spirit, so you can learn to communicate your emotions because your heart wants to connect. And you being the heart, Leo, like, this is beautiful. Like, I will highly recommend you using this crystal, okay? Um, Leo, remember, look, Leo energy is very intense when you don't know how to comprehend it. And I love Leo energy, okay? Sometimes we can be a little bit too loud. And the reason I say we is because I have a North Node Leo. And sometimes sometimes I go like this to myself, Jessica, calmate. Behave, Jessica. You're a little bit too much, Jessica. And I have to learn to be okay with that because, see, Leo energy is connected to the heart. So imagine how passionate the heart is, okay? Then it also represents the sun. Look how big the sun is. The sun doesn't say, like, I'm not going to shine on you and I'm not going to shine on your neighbor because I'm jealous of you. So that's the energy you have to emit. You shine for everybody. And you just be yourself authentically and genuinely without having expectation to have that validation. And then at night, Leo's like the moon. So basically, you never stop seeing those energies. That's how much they are, what they represent. And I think inside all of us, we are supposed to be like that. Not to be intimidated to expressing your emotions, not to be intimidated to take your some self-care, and to know that you're amazing. And you need to follow your own truth, your own heart, your own desires. Learn to teach about positivity so you can continue creating a better reality, you know? And the most important thing for Leos, and not this one, trust me, I know, stop caring about what they think. This is your life. Love it, live it, and don't personalize shit. This is your life, yours only, okay? And I love this. This one says, look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. I think I gave you a few signs, Leo. We talked about the blue jay that was here. We talked about maybe you're not feeling heard properly, but then what is showed up when it cannot feeling heard properly? Rhodochrosite. This crystal, it will help you face each day with a positive attitude, and it will help you express your feelings in a more positive way as you move forward. Okay, so there's signs all around you, like you're going through these things that are showing me your ancestors. Maybe you're seeing butterflies to let you know, like, hey, Leo, you're not alone. The universe and God is there with you. And I'm telling you this because I had a little bit of positive hearing your ancestors talk to me, which I really appreciate your ancestors too. And I also see what you may be going through. You're not being heard properly. Maybe people are not paying attention to what you're trying to communicate, or maybe the message is being misconstructed, or maybe people are not seeing you for who you are. So then God is like, okay, so if you feel like that, so go ahead and say with your own feelings. Go ahead and connect to your heart and make sure that what you're trying to connect and how you're trying to speak, you're not feeding more of the same poison. Like if people, me, I want to do real talks in which I want to talk to people about, it's like, why do we personalize things? I've learned to get to say when people have called me names without even knowing me, and when people have said something about me, and then I get to hear it and I wasn't even aware. I don't personalize it. Why I don't personalize it? First of all, it's my first time hearing it. So instead of worrying that I'm hearing that somebody's saying something about me, I don't worry about it. I'm just kind of like, oh wow, I guess I'm that important, that I'm in somebody else's life that I'm not even thinking about or wasn't even aware of it. First. Second is like, they never ask me how I am for me to actually get to the point to think that what they're saying about me or their opinion about me makes me or breaks me. And trust me, I'm extremely emotional, Leos, and you guys are connected to the heart, so I get you guys. Okay, so I get to say like, you know what do people think, say, or feel about me because they haven't even had, just that they needed to come and tell me like, hey, Jessica, how are you? You know, and if they haven't, and I haven't told them, because sometimes we choose what we say to people. We choose what faces we show to people. Because sometimes we have different masks. I have different masks. If people are mean to me, look, I'm gonna give you sometimes the same energy that you give me, and I'm working on not giving you the same energy. But I'm also learning to walk away and walk away with peace of mind. Okay. So last message for you, Leo, says check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. How can you do that? Um, my friend Zay taught me this thing in which you basically stand up in nature, take off your shoes, and you just kind of swing side to side, like at the bottom, and just kind of let the hands let loose. It's kind of hurting, not hurting you, hitting you, because you're just kind of loosening under for female right under the breast. For men, I think it's a. I need to figure out. They told me, but I forgot. But it helps you also to basically your body to move and to calm yourself and to ground yourself and to basically do what the card is telling you. Do something that basically checking in with your body, like be like, body, are we good? Body, are we safe? Hey, can we move forward? And so and so and so. Okay. So with that, Leo, I hope that you don't take what resonates. Go ahead and work on the crystal, water crystal if you feel called to it, and express your emotions in a more positive way. And it's not a thing that a positive or negative. You get to the point that even when the negative or chaos is around you, you just kind of laugh about it. The same way that I'm telling you, be to not care what other people think because they haven't even asked you how are you, what's going on in your life. People could just make assumptions. And that's okay. People have free will to make assumptions. They can choose to make those assumptions about you. Do they make you and break you? It's up to you. What you choose to give your power for. If you choose to give your power to outside people that don't know you, haven't even asked you how you are, you're choosing to self-impose that suffering. I'm not gonna come into YouTube and tell you that, oh, people are judging you because they know you. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Not me. If you want somebody to sugarcoat you and tell you, oh, because they hate you or because they're jealous of you, no. I'm not that type of reader. I'm not gonna throw more poison into what's happening to people that are still trying to figure out their own selves. I think in this life, we're all trying to do the best that we can. And the more that you choose to grow and see things more positive and a more perspective, is like, what their opinion about me doesn't make me or break me. I have to choose wisely. You know? Repeat or evolve. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one down, and I'm gonna do one more sign. We'll see how this goes. Today is Friday. We'll see how many readings I could do. How about that? Have a great day. Love to all. Peace to all. Please take what resonates. If you want your own personal reading, the information to do so and contact me will be at the bottom. My phone number is there. I'm also on there, Unconditional Self Love Wave 19 in my Instagram. So go ahead and follow me if you feel called. And if you do decide to follow me there, I also have I've been reading books, de Las Siete Leyes Espirituales en español, del éxito, the seven spiritual laws of success. So if you're into spirituality and you want to create a better reality, because I talk about universal laws, about things that will help you grow and evolve, go on my IG. I started the law number one, the law of full potentiality. It's all about your choice. Actually, it showed up in Gemini. Geminis are being asked to create. You guys are being asked to step into leadership. So you have full potentiality to believe in your dreams and be the leader and teach people about positive thinking instead of the negative thinking. Okay? You have a choice. Repeat or evolve. What is a creator? God is creation and motion. And once you connect to God, once you connect to source, once you know exactly who you are, you stop basically blaming other people and you start doing what you need to do, what works for you. Because you have your own solution. Okay? So with that, love to all, peace to all, have an amazing day. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you feel called, and then come back. Come back for more because this is how I'm going to be doing it. I'm learning just to channel, to read the energy, to feel what I feel called to share. If a resonates taken, and if not, it's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Have a great day. Thank you for the views. Thank you for the people that are supporting. Have an amazing infinite now. Thank you.